Hey family, so I just wanted to show my love to my good brothers and sisters that support me during this time. I'm more refined at what I do. The debates have helped me out quite a bit. So when a lot of you were saying, Brother Polight, why don't you respond to the claims of attorney Extortionist? What you don't understand, family, is that I'm getting right to it. I got good brothers and sisters in very good positions that give me a very strong embrace. Okay, I do have a legal team. Let's keep this in mind. I have an agent, I have a manager, sports attorney, entertainment attorney, you know, not sports attorney, pardon me, entertainment attorney. I was thinking about something else. You know, I got quite a bit of things going on. I got a starting five. My PR, everybody. So it became incumbent that because of the climate, because we know what the lies are, that you make a person keep talking. And if y'all watch previous videos, that I posted, I told you, good brothers and sisters that's walking with me, that it's important to allow people that are lying on you, important that people who go into deliberations that's disingenuous about you, to allow them to continue to speak as much as possible. So for every video that attorney Extortionist posted where she told lies on me, we made sure we screenshot the dates that it was published along with the pictures and the titles, and we also download the video. And for every time she continued in an unrelenting fashion to talk about me, knowing I wouldn't respond, we publish every video. For Pharaoh, I make sure I'm making my duty. I ain't speak to this guy. I make sure, whole year go by, he's still talking about me. I don't speak about these people. But we make sure we take down every title, every screenshot, and download every video. We do this on purpose, because you got to be patient. And you can't be patient if you don't have a life. When you have a life and you are successful, you can be patient, because days go by so fast. Each time I have good brothers and sisters that tell me, yo, do a response, do a response. And I say, you know what? I'm definitely going to do a response. But I never get around to it because I actually have things going on. I'm about to pack up and go out the country. That's why I have this video right here. This is a preemptive strike, because what I got coming, I'm gonna do that for YouTube, because that's where a lot of these Negroes like to parade around and be negative. All right, this is Facebook Live. This will be posted on YouTube. But I want to let y'all know, I'm very calculative in my approach towards responding depending on the nature of the situation. When I have an attorney attempting to bribe or extort me, implicated by the parties she chooses to align with, one, and this is no circumstance that isn't as much different as the complexities of our relationship prior to this new situation. Attorney Extortionist has been done wrong by me, and in an endeavor to clean up the wrong she has done against me, she has went on a campaign to denigrate my character, to slander me, to defame me, because she's in a rush to get me out of the way. If many of you, y'all gonna see how big this is, if many of you go back some weeks in my timeline on my channel, on Facebook.com/Brother Polight, you go through the timeline, you're gonna see a video that's called, Is Extortion and Murder Legal? I think someone also posted it on YouTube. It's called, Is Extortion and Murder Legal? That's what it's called. Attorney Extortionist is no saint, and she only professes to be for the people when her ass is on the line. Well, maybe I should have a friend that's cool with her so I can get out of trouble. Because that's what it's about. Now, the reason some weeks ago I asked is extortion. Mind you, I asked that before this situation even happened. You could go on my timeline and you can see that I did a video asking. I didn't implicate no one. I didn't say nobody's name. I did a video asking, is extortion and is murder legal? I actually did a video called that. You go down my timeline weeks ago. And what can be inferred? And, you know, I just always want to ask the Saint, attorney Micha'EL, I always want to ask her, since she's so righteous, are you letting people off the hook for murder? Are you part of any type of murder situation? You care about the people. Is anybody's families crying because of any unresolved issues? You see, let me tell you something about these dirty ass attorneys, former prosecutors. Let me tell you something. Whenever you find out something about them that they don't want you to know, whenever you learn something about these people, they'll stop at nothing to destroy you before it catches up with them. Now, I ain't telling y'all she did anything pertaining to murder. I just always want to ask her, because she's righteous. And you see me, once someone starts a campaign against me and gives me certain rules and provisions that if I don't do their bidding, this is what they're going to do. See, this didn't just start with Reggie. This did not start with Reginald from Long Beach University. Reggie from Long Beach University, this extortion, this leveraging, if Polight got any issues with somebody, let's take advantage of that so he could do our bidding. This ain't start with Reggie from Long Beach University. But we're at the climax of people attempting to take advantage of what they contend to be issues or think to be issues with other people for their own personal gain and benefit. That's what's going on here. So I just find it funny. Let me tell y'all something. Don't you know? And then we're going to deal with some logic. Let me show you something. If young Pharaoh and Reggie, I don't know if he's still at Long Beach University, but that's how I know him, Reggie of Long Beach University. If Pharaoh and Reggie of Long Beach University, who's on the Black Student Union, if he's still not part of it, I don't know. If young Pharaoh and Reggie were part of a conspiracy or working in collusion with each other, if they're working in collusion to extort somebody, let me show you how stupid Pharaoh is. First of all, Pharaoh's the same guy that said, oh, I got Pharaoh's greatest hits coming out. Pharaoh's the same guy that said something about the physiological structures of the pyramids when we was doing our online debate. It's over 200,000 views on I Am Brother Polight. He's the same one that was talking about the physiology of the pyramids. This is the same guy who did a video about a day or two ago talking about he's going to break the 26 vertebrae in Brother Polight's back. 26 vertebrae? It's 33. You're going to break my 26 vertebrae in my back? What human is walking around here with 26 vertebrae? See, this might be nerd jokes for y'all, because the people that's walking with this guy, they don't care about that. But it tells me a lot when a man says 26 vertebrae. I'm sorry, he joking too. Yeah, he's like, pardon me, y'all, because, you know, when you break in these niggas' back, I'm about to break all 26 vertebrae. I'm about to break all 26 vertebrae in this nigga back. And I'm like, 26 vertebrae? That's interesting. Physiological structures of the pyramids, that's interesting. So I already know who I'm dealing with and what I'm dealing with. When a person is implicated in something pertaining to extortion and conspiracy, bribery, if those two parties that's part of this sit down and one interviews the other about it, we know how stupid these people are. Let me say this again. If you and your friend got caught attempting to extort somebody, and now you have to tell your story, does it make sense that the two people that are involved, minus another party, does it make sense that two of the people that are involved, one of them will interview the other about what happened? Put the emojis there. That's right. Put the emojis there. I'm going to say it again. If you and your friend were caught attempting to extort somebody live, or one of your friends, if you are said to be part of a conspiracy or working in collusion with somebody that was attempting to extort another person, why would Pharaoh, who's involved, be interviewing the other guy when he and Pharaoh are said to be working in collusion with each other upon the statement of the guy he's interviewing? If Pharaoh wanted to clear his name, why would he be interviewing the other guy that implicated him in the conspiracy, the extortion, and the bribery? Why is Pharaoh interviewing the guy that he's doing the conspiracy with? Why is he interviewing the guy who said he's part of the extortion? Yo, I see the emojis. Thank you, people. So that means you understand what I'm saying. That means you understand what I'm saying. Where they do that at? If only everyone else had the luxury of interviewing people they're scheming with when they get caught scheming. This tells you how stupid these people are. Let's go to more stupid. Let's move on to Attorney Micha'EL, since the theme of what we're saying is stupid. Attorney Micha'EL, since it's been revealed to you all publicly by way of Reggie, confirming the parties that's been involved per recording that I released that was not edited, it was actually live, by me doing a Facebook Live catching him, it made it clear that if I did anything wrong, he could have implicated me because there was no room for me to edit because it was live. The video was live. As I asked him if his intention was to lie. Was his father's intention to lie? He said yes on me. I asked him, is everything that we saying true? Is everything I'm saying true? He said yes. I asked him, is everything you saying true? Yes. We both agreed that everything we said during the course of that conversation, me not wanting to have anything to do with the money because it came from somewhere illegal, once I found out, I returned the money. He said that was true. How might they do a video revoking everything that he confirmed was true in that live recording? How do you think you're going to tell people what they really heard and what they really didn't hear? And the person you do it with is the co-conspirator? Listen. Caught red-handed. You already know. But the theme is stupidity. So watch this. Attorney Micha'EL, it's been said by Reggie, I got perfect record. Not from one day either. I got more than one day collecting records of him confirming to me, or at least implicating her in extortion and conspiracy. I got my record. So, Attorney Micha'EL sends me a text and she says, mind you, this woman can do video after video after video on me, over and over and over again. Video after video after video after video. But she can't take one video. And I didn't even say nothing. I just really recorded the other guy. I really just went on live. Yeah, I know. You want me to do the knowledge. I hear that. But sometimes you got to do this. And in fact, since you don't know me to be putting out these videos about drama, give me the pass today. Because this is important. So move on with that. Don't act like this is the channel where I'm doing drama. Because y'all don't be saying nothing to these crazy Negroes who do this shit every day. And you're going to get the knowledge. And if you don't hear the knowledge in this, it's sadly mistaken. But when an attorney is involved in an era of social media, it's our responsibility to blast her punk ass. And let me do this right here. First of all, let me type it in, actually. Stay with me. Hold on. Akeisha Extortion. Akeisha Extortion at gmail.com. You could just cut and paste it. Ikeisha, IKIESHA, extortion @gmail.com. All my followers that heard, I didn't actually take my word for it. And I got a whole lot more. But I don't play my hand before the public forum or the public court of YouTube. When it's an attorney playing games with my life, I have to deal with her properly before I come to YouTube. The only reason y'all hear me talking now on YouTube about her, because I've been given the pass by my attorneys to deal with her. Now, since things is moving forward, because I don't want to show my hand. And it doesn't matter who believes what about me, because you're going to see, it's all going to come to light. Let me tell you something about attorney Micha'EL. But first, if you're a supporter of mine, send your full name and email, because we have to respond as a community to former prosecutors / present-day defense attorneys who are involved in slanderous campaigns and conspiracies perpetrated against people because they're trying to hide the dirty shit going on in their lives. Because they're looking to hide what they've done wrong to myself or somebody else. So, for those of you, I'm not asking non-supporters now. So don't you turn around now if you're a non-supporter and start complaining, because I ain't asking you. I'm talking to the 640,000 people that subscribe to our app that's being released this coming Thursday. But the previous 640,000 subscribers that we have, you want to be part of this? So we like doing campaigns. This attorney that's been part of this, and guess what? I gave enough time for her to blast young Pharaoh, to blast Reggie. I gave her enough time to say I have nothing to do with that. If Reggie said my name and involved me in something like this, it's not true. I gave her enough days, but instead what she did, she texted me and said she texted me and asked me to give her the name of my attorney or get her in touch with my attorney so she can send her complaint, because she's going to file a lawsuit against me, listen to this, in a conspiracy to slander her, and she's including my wife since I used her phone. She's talking about when I put my wife's phone on Facebook Live, when I put my phone on Facebook Live, and I allowed the public to hear the conversation of Reggie attempting to extort me, who on account to Reggie said, young Pharaoh and attorney Micha'EL have been calling him and speaking to his father to come up with this schema that if I do not come up with this money, that they're going to publicly lie and say that I stole from them. Publicly lie and say that I took money from them. It was recorded live. But attorney Micha'EL is not mad at Reggie for saying she's involved. He's not mad at Reggie for not denying that she was involved. She's not mad at Reggie for confirming that she and Pharaoh were involved. She's not mad. She is not mad at Pharaoh for probably being part of this. I don't know whose idea this was. But one thing for sure, if attorney Micha'EL can make video after video defaming me, why can't she make one video attesting to her innocence? Why has she not publicly revoked the claim of the college student? Why has she not confirmed that these guys have used her name illegitimately and they need to be put on notice? No, she wants to sue me for conspiracy, according to her, and she needs to send her complaint to my attorney. I don't know if you ever heard something so stupid. She demanded that I send her my attorney's name so she can send her complaint to my attorney, because she's going to sue me for conspiracy to slander her and my wife. It's a closed case. No. Now, also, told to me by another person in my circle, she's also filing a restraining order against me so the video can go down as soon as possible. She ain't doing no YouTube videos now. I mean, it was all YouTube all day. Brother Polight, Brother Polight, Brother Polight, Brother Polight. But now she's also filing a restraining order for me. And only video I got up there about her is me catching somebody implicating her. and Pharaoh. That's the only video I got. She's not suing those guys. She's not getting restraining orders against those guys. She's attempting to get a restraining order against me. She also, recently, the charges against me stealing in the community has now escalated to $500,000 since she's been caught or implicated in this extortion, I should say. And the reason why it's important to understand that she has perpetrated a horrible wrong against me on more than one occasion. And the offset has been to campaign to denigrate my character. This is not the first time, people. This is not the first time. In fact, her first campaign was inspired because she did wrong by me. And I refused to bow to her when she told me, if you don't do this, I'm going to go and do that. And if you think I'm lying, all you got to do is ask Sinetta, because Sinetta's the one that broke the story for her the first time around when she started this campaign of so-called 60 grand, $70,000. Sinetta was the one that broke the story for her. So, you see, even though Sinetta and I is cool, he was hurt and disheartened when he heard about this crap. And he called himself blowing up my spot because he was standing in the name of truth. Until he found out Ike's dirty. Dirty old Ike. There she go. He found out. And you know what he did? He refrained from participating in this crap anymore because she implicated him by giving him misinformation about me. And he realized he was regurgitating and spewing lies. Lies he could not stand on. So he fell back. And that's why he don't participate in her shit no more. He fell back. So when y'all get at Sinetta, y'all can't get at Sinetta because when Sinetta first got word that Brother Polight was doing a horrible wrong, an evil wrong, he went on live despite our relationship, despite the fact that our children know each other, despite the fact our wives know each other. You know what he did? He did the right thing, and he went out there to expose his brother. Because when he found out what was going on, he said, I gotta expose Brother Polight. Fuck this, and I'm mad at him because you messing up my platform with the bullshit you doing, Polight. And this is to the top. I was never mad at Sa. He did the right thing. Based on him believing, because her attorney status, you know, we always scared of feds and law enforcement coming into the community. But if she says, I'm attorney, and then everybody's comfortable. And everybody believes that that's a badge of honor. Let me tell you, she's a former prosecutor. As a former prosecutor, your job is to make sure that whoever gets accused, whatever black man gets accused, you're going to see to it that they get locked up. Otherwise, you lose as a prosecutor. Her job is to make sure you get the minimum or the max. No in-betweens. That's her job as a former prosecutor. To get the minimum or the max. That's her job. Then she turned defense attorney. So her job at that point is not to prove that you're innocent, but to come up with an interpretation viable enough that it leaves room for doubt. So you could be free. Has nothing to do with innocence. So she would probably be bipolar at the very least. And I mean, it's one of the symptoms when people smoke too much weed anyway. I don't know how much weed she smokes. But we know you be on the ooh-wee. And ooh-wee, your ass in trouble. Ain't it funny how Pharaoh and attorney Shabazz petitioning for feds to get involved, and now you got it. You called on the feds so much. Now, I gotta save the update for you guys. I'm gonna save the update. But listen, for those of you that are disheartened, those of you who are pissed off after knowing the parties that's involved and what they attempted to do to me publicly, those of you that watch that video, and you can see clear as day that these people are attempting to extort me and leverage any complaint they heard from somebody and use it to their advantage so they could have got monies out of me. And if I ain't choose to give them the money, they're going to go out there and lie. Mess with my livelihood. And lie and tell y'all a story about me stealing from them. Knowing they got the goddamn money back on top of it. Go to Extortion@gmail.com. I want to name it after the attorney that Reggie said was involved. And this attorney, Shabazz, who had escalated the charges on me. And let me tell you this. Keisha, how much of those emails that you've asked for, how much of those you think are legit? Are you just adding up all the numbers in those emails? Did you go through a proper vetting process before you went out publicly and disdain of me? Did you do a proper vetting process, or are you just adding up the numbers of any emails sent to you? Do you know where some of those emails came from, Keisha? Do you know where some of those convincing stories come from? Well, I'll tell you this, family. What you'll find out soon is that there's other parties involved in this situation. And there are parties on that end that were told to embellish on any grievance they had with me. And if they escalate it, then we can get better results. And guess what? I have people that reached out to me and said, yo, Pete, I had an issue with you, but I ain't about to take you from your family, God. I'm going to talk to you direct. Because ain't no problem that intense that I'm going to try to have you sent to the feds. I ain't going to do that. I have people that reached out to me after communicating with certain parties on that side. Because remember, attorney Micha'EL aligned herself with Pharaoh, and the two of them called themselves asking to communicate or get correspondences from random people so they can destroy me. Why would an attorney align herself with a known scammer in the name of stopping scams? Which scam should we go over in our YouTube session? Which scam should we go over, Pharaoh? Should we go over the hotel scam that I made sure I put money in? Should we go over the daycare scam? I definitely made sure I put money in that. Ex-con, convicted felon, parolee, open up daycare center nationwide, everybody. And every time this nigga gets around $10,000 or more dollars, he drops it and he comes up with a new thing. Oh, which one? Should we do the raffle scam where everybody gives $1? And I know you're playing the law of average. Hopefully all these viewers that watch me. And I'm going to give $100 and my product away if everybody gives me $1. Only $100 and free whatever the hell. Pharaoh, what the fuck does he have to offer anyway? What other scam? Is it the scam where you raise money for a legal aid and the legal aid is in contract with the state and therefore shouldn't get no money? And I saw the video. The legal aid said he ain't get no money. The legal aid said himself he ain't get. We're gonna go over all of this though, family, because he said, my bad, I had to use the daycare center money and allocate it towards the legal aid. Pardon me, he didn't say legal aid. He had to use the daycare center money and put it towards his legal fees and expenses, and intimated that it was going to his attorney. Only to find out the case was already closed when he collected this money for his case. It was closed the same day he started raising money. And also, what else? Oh, Pharaoh, make sure you sue me for lying on you too. So we could go to court and we could prove. Let's make sure we could prove all of this. Let's make sure we could prove that I'm lying too. Because I'm going to tell you why I'm entitled to this information. Because you said you had to allocate those monies without the permission of the people that put the money into the daycare center. You took it upon yourself to give it towards your legal fees, intimating that your attorney had to get it or your lawyer had to get it, only to find out the case was over when you was collecting the money. The case was over when you was collecting the money. And the lawyer you had was a legal aid, so he gets paid by the state, and he would be breaking his contract with the state if he collected money from you. Y'all want some more Pharaoh scams? Why would attorney Micha'EL align herself up with a known scammer? And I'm going to tell you why I got the right to speak on his scams. Because every time Pharaoh puts up any link where you can pay for one of his fucking concoctions or schemes, I make sure I put my money in. So I got the legal right to ask, where the fuck is my money, Pharaoh? And I make sure I ain't the only one putting money in. I'll make sure every time you put up something and I know you full of shit, I make sure a group of us put our money in. And hopefully you prove us wrong. But you never came through with nothing you ever said you was collecting money for, have you? Have you? Ain't this Negro use Sandra Bland's name to raise money? You heartless, son. You think these people love you? Let me talk to you about Pharaoh. We're gonna go back. Oh, make sure you one of my followers, you walking with me, whether you the 640,000 subscribed to the app, the 200,000+ follow me on Facebook or the 124,000 plus on Instagram. Send me your grievances about these Negroes. And all you're going to do is get pointed in the right direction, because I ain't touching it. I ain't going to be sloppy like this attorney. But the main reason I want you to hit us up, if you know that these people are absolutely wrong for what they attempted to do to me, send your full name and your email. Because we have to deal, especially with this attorney, properly. And as far as extortion and conspiracy is concerned, Pharaoh will get cleaned up real nice with that. Because one thing I'm not going to do is 30 damn videos. Every time they do a video, I'm doing video. Y'all know my role. I can actually show a chronological record. I got a catalog of me not responding and people constantly antagonizing me. I can show you the hatred that they have and how the people who hate me actually, right, for whatever freaking reason, Pharaoh, because Ashley's like, yo, he took the students' money, But you never tell the people I gave the money back to these students because I found out it came from somewhere illegal, and it was confirmed from Reggie on the live. But this woman would never tell you that. She just wanted me to see if I could flip the money. She just wanted to know if I could flip the money. She never tell you, yo, he did give it back, instead of lying on me, Ashley. Right? Miss Right? You want to be involved so badly, right? You want to keep saying I stole money from these college students, right? But you never tell them why I gave the money back. Why you never tell these people why I gave these students back their fucking money? Why you never tell them I had an affidavit in place from the student confirming that the contract was over, confirming that there was a lack of communication that made them uncomfortable with Reggie, where they removed themselves from doing business with Reggie, voiding me of any responsibility. You never told them that, Ashley. You never told them that I gave the bread back because I was uncomfortable with where some of that money came from once it was brought to my attention. You never told them that. You just went out there and you lied on me every fucking time, over and over. And I said nothing for over a year. I let you talk crazy. I don't disrespect you. I don't disrespect you. I don't say nothing about you letting your little baby wear Pampers and high heels on Instagram. I said nothing about it. I said nothing about you, the baby on the pole and all. I said nothing about that. I believe you could be reformed, so I said nothing about it. And I still have nothing to say about it now. You're a single mother of 2 children. It's none of my business what you got going on in your world. I don't need to talk about you. Your business is with your children and your brand or whatever it is that you do. But you want to keep making this your business when you know damn well I gave them their money back, so why would you keep saying I took from them? And you know I gave them the money back because I ain't like where the money came from. And you pushing me to keep the goddamn money. See? But I stayed quiet. You know why? Because every video she came out her face and told that bold-faced lie, we got it documented. Every video. And no amount of videos you guys do talking about anything else am I concerned about. You know why? You may be able to defer everybody else's attention on the internet. You may be able to take everybody's attention off of what you did wrong. You may be able to defer and deflect and talk about everything else on the internet, but that's not going to hold up where the battle needs to take place. You ain't going to be able to tell anybody, yo, forget that. Let's talk about this, that, and the third Polight be doing. No, you're going to be brought front and center to discuss that what you said that was wrong over and over again, and I got you recorded over and over again in public forums that you initiated, lying on me over and over again. You lie on me over and over again. No context. I ain't bothering you. I don't say nothing about you. But all you Negroes want to get together and tear me down. It's good because I can show a record of you guys, every published video y'all did talking about me, and me never having one response for all of you. And all of you got together. All of you got together to scam me out my fucking bread. Let's do this way. Attorney Shabazz brings Pharaoh on the platform. Pharaoh brings Ashley on the platform. Ashley connects Pharaoh with the college student. You see how that works? You niggas is sloppy as a motherfucker. Y'all sloppy. Attorney brings Pharaoh. Pharaoh gets Ashley. Ashley connects them with the college student because Ashley is the connecting force with a college student. College student Ashley, Pharaoh, and Akeisha all get together and conspire. Yo, we can actually see where this takes place week after week on YouTube. Y'all so sloppy. We can see this on YouTube week after week after week. Another one of you get added to the race. We can see it. I got the published videos, the recordings, and the dates and the times. It's in that order. And so when attorney Micha'EL says, I'm going to sue you if you don't take the video down of you catching someone else saying I'm involved, but you don't say you're going to sue the person that brought you up in it. When you say you're going to get a restraining order against me so I can take that video down, but you don't do a video yourself affirming your own innocence, and in fact you out here petitioning to other people for Reggie to get on a platform to be able to speak, to say his part, why don't you bring Reggie on your platform? You got recordings and everything on your channel, Micha'EL. Why don't you bring Reggie on your platform so he could tell the truth about why he said you were involved? Do it! Because y'all play chess on checkerboards. Pardon me. Y'all got chess pieces and y'all play them on checkerboards. You'll use them on checkerboards. YouTube is a checkerboard. Y'all got some chess pieces, undoubtedly. But you niggas is rook keys. Playing around with that rook. Y'all ain't even playing with a rook. You playing with rookies. You think because you got chess pieces you can play on any damn board. You can't play chess on a checkerboard. So yo, I just fall back. Now let y'all talk y'all crazy talk. Because the second you publicly co-sign them, boom. Because I got proof and record that the person you should have a grievance with is the person that said you are involved. And since that video has been released, you can hear a rat piss on cotton. When do you know, Pharaoh, to get hit up online and not do a live in the middle of that person's live? Furthermore, wait over 48 hours, and the only thing he could come up with is, as he's a co-conspirator, he's going to interview the other co-conspirator. And that's going to be definitive, that's going to be fair, and that's going to be impartial. We're going to be able to conclusively decide these guys are telling the truth, because shit, both of them been accused of the same thing, so why not let one of them interview the other one? How stupid can you be, Pharaoh? Oh yeah, you said I got 26 vertebrae in my back that you go to crack, right? Oh yeah, you said the pyramids have a physiological structure. Oh yeah, you filmed yourself by the highway and said that the headlights were shams, and you was catching it live so people know you wasn't telling the lie. Yo, I know I'm dealing with a retard. Oh yeah, you on parole. And granted the circumstances why you on parole, you're gonna open up daycare centers nationwide, right? Yo, I know how stupid you are. I don't care who's walking with you. There's a lot of silly people on planet Earth. So that doesn't bother me. Your stupidity doesn't bother me at all. Your stupidity doesn't bother me at all. So you see, what I'm gonna tell y'all is this. While they play YouTube games and do videos hoping they can win you guys' favor, you'll see what I'm about. Because it's so serious, this ain't about me doing a bunch of YouTube videos. This is so serious, it's not about me doing YouTube videos. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. It's so serious. These guys is over here petitioning to people on YouTube, hoping they believe them. Right now, it wouldn't matter if none of you believe me. I got the facts, and all of them that's been involved, every single one of them that said something that was a lie on my name, because I don't do no videos lying about these people. I don't do no videos talking about these people. I mind my business. I don't never talk about these people. I don't get into their affairs. I don't ask other people, please let me know their business. And I said that shit facetiously when I said it on this video. It's facetious. I don't need to know nobody's business other than my very own. I don't need to know if you invested in Pharaoh or put money up with him. I did. So I can stand on my own. And he said you want to be a PI, a private investigator now, and when he opens up the floodgates to raise money for that, I'm putting money on that. I got 200 on that. I got 200 on that. Shit, motherfucker been scamming me since he got in the community. And you know, he's so stupid, he probably think I'm lying. Because who would think Polight would sit here and invest every time this Negro has something to invest in? Who would think I would really sit here and do that? And be quiet for a whole year? And every time he come up with something else, I put more money in. Who would think I would do that? Who would think that an innocent man would sit here and allow people to keep slandering him over and over? Unless I was building a case. Because one video isn't enough. 2 videos isn't enough. Come on, you got my voice on a video, I can get it taken down. You got somebody else's voice on a video, I get it taken down. But both the brother and I are both like happy you did it. And we're not asking for the video to get taken down. We want the views to accumulate so we can use that to our advantage. I hope you get 100,000 views every time you talk about me. Because you're gonna pay for that, literally. And I hope you get locked up with the fucking people that you prosecuted or petitioned for them to get incarcerated for. Come on, in the middle of your campaign to tear me down, you promoting products and shit. Come on, attorney Micha'EL. Yo, leave her alone because she attorney. You don't want no beef with attorney. Ain't one attorney I spoke to look at her and take her serious from the way she's been behaving on YouTube. Ain't one, with all the facts and documentation I got, every attorney I spoke with said they can't believe she's a member of the bar. At least for now. See, it's okay. You want to take me from my family, right? You make fun of it, right? You play around with it. You want to play with it, right? You want to play games with my life, right? And you know what's crazy? What the people know already is bad. The people know enough right now about you is bad. Because why are you not getting restraining orders on the people who implicated you in conspiracy and extortion? Why are you not filing no lawsuit on the people that implicate you in conspiracy and extortion? Why am I your only focus? It only speaks to the narrative that you have a fixation on me alongside all the other people that have been unrelenting and slandering me and publishing content about me to denigrate my character, degrade me for a year forward. All of you guys. It shows. And then what y'all did is come together, work in collusion. Come on, man. Y'all thought y'all was, come on, I get this text. I play humble. Yo, you know how much people be like, yo, if you don't do this, watch, I'm gonna blow you up. I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do this. Go ahead. Go ahead. You know how much people attempt to pull that card? Yo, if you don't do what I want you to do this way, yo, I get all sorts of crazy stuff. You have no idea. And I play cool. I play calm. I smile. I don't like it. I don't like none of this is going on. You know, y'all know me. If you go down my timeline, what I do on this Facebook Live, I teach, and do more teaching. I don't like to be involved with this. But it is what it is. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch myself. Because I already know what Pharaoh is. I definitely know who attorney Extortionist is. Make sure you go to, right there, it's pinned at the top, Extortion@gmail.com. You got love for me, you support me, and you think it's wrong for the government to plant people in here to make up stories, separate brothers from their family, or to ask people to escalate whatever grievance they have to make sure it sticks. What attorney will work alongside Pharaoh after all his scamming in the name of I'm stopping scammers? Y'all don't see something kind of weird about that? And then Reggie is going to prove that he's innocent by being interviewed by the scammer that's included in the conspiracy. Out of all people, Reggie is going to use Reginald from Long Beach University. Out of all people that he's going to use to prove his innocence, he's going to be interviewed not only by the co-conspirator, but also by a known scammer. When it comes to extortion, you got a person who's constantly stealing from the community. And you're going to be interviewed by him, knowing he's a co-conspirator to the same, to prove that you wasn't part of no extortion. And y'all enjoy, listen, and I can prove on several instances this man has taken my money and done nothing that he said he would do. And you know what I did? I never did a video against him because I was supporting this brother just to see if he proved me wrong. Because if he does the right thing, man, we can definitely succeed if he ever did anything he said he would do. But it's unfortunate, Pharaoh, you never delivered. And I've never treated you the way. you want to treat me. Reggie is one of the college students or former college students of Long Beach University, all right, who's on the live stream. Live means I didn't cut or edit the video, who made it clear that the intention was to lie on me if I didn't come up with money, a significant sum of money, that is. He was going to disregard the fact that he did get the refund, and in fact, the refund was issued because his partners in affidavit form confirmed that they wanted to disavow or discontinue the agreement in light of his lack of communication. And I'm paraphrasing. And guess what? I didn't show you no affidavit. I say this. I can say everything I'm saying is facts. I can say, Attorney Al-Shabazz, this is more than one instance you perpetrated a horrible wrong against me. And in light of that, and your fear of you being exposed, you've campaigned against me. Weeks ago, I did a video called Is Extortion and Murder Legal? Listen, Attorney Al-Shabazz. We got similar circles. Now, maybe somebody's playing, maybe some people are playing both sides of the fence. Maybe someone's tricking me and really dealing with you. Maybe they tricking you, really dealing with me. Well, we certainly got a lot of mutual parties. If you ain't got nothing to do with any murder, you ain't got nothing to do with any family mourning, you ain't showing no love to no friends and making sure that cats get away. Yo, listen. I don't even know why I be asking you about stuff like this, Attorney Al-Shabazz. But what you're not going to do, you're not going to leverage your power or your title and think you're going to demean me and reduce me to a lower status quo and think I was going to compromise my integrity for you. See, just like everybody else, just like Reggie, yo, you can't get away with that. I don't care what you threaten me with at the end of the day. Because I got facts beyond facts. And I went the extra mile to make sure I verify as much as information as possible. So I don't do like you. And misrepresent what's taking place. I don't want to misrepresent anything that actually happened. So I make sure I keep my mouth shut and I collect enough data. If I got to talk to people's family, if I get intimately in detail. So when it's time to bang, it's all good when you're doing video after video on me. It's all good when you're doing video after video on me. It's all good. But let me just catch somebody in a recording attempting to extort me, bringing up your name, and you want to sue me. You want to get a restraining order on me. You want to escalate the charges to now $500,000, all in between the time your spot got blown up. All of that in between the time your spot got blown up. You doing all of that. You're doing too much. In fact, you're doing too much and you're not doing enough at the same time. Yeah, so if you are one of my supporters, and I'm telling you, this is very serious, what these people attempted to do to me, and since nobody is condemning or reprimanding anybody in that situation, since nobody is saying, why did you include my name in this crap, since no one has a problem with Reggie including their name, whether it's Ashley Wright, whether it's Farrell or Daniel Marshalls, or whether it's Attorney Al-Shabazz, since nobody has a problem, whether it's what's this guy's name, Reggie's father, we got his name too. Since nobody is upset that their name was involved in any of this, and everybody's main focus is me, you all could go down together. I guarantee you this. Because the number one question going to be, with all the stuff that y'all solicit or publish online, how come you never once disagree with the accusations or the assertions made by the people that implicated you in this conspiracy? It's the number one question that's going to be asked, Attorney Al-Shabazz. How come you showed or expressed absolutely no grievance with anybody involved other than me, the person that they are attempting to extort? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it sounds like the government's sending people to set me up. Of course it sounds like that. Of course it sounds like that. I mean, look at it. Single baby mama of 2 who was just doing a stream when her child was in conception. Shortly after the breakup, or whatever it is she was going through with the brother, she was talking about doing a GoFundMe. Tommy Sotomayor did a whole thing on it. Like, yo, why is this woman so quick to do a GoFundMe? Ain't your man got some bread? You GoFundMe? Are you really suggesting he's not going to take care of his child? You can just go to Tommy Sotomayor's video. And he breaks it down because he was actually capturing her live while she was on live and he was on YouTube. Okay? Facts. All facts. So, we look at that situation and we look at a failing attorney with a failing business. Oh yeah, I got the records and I got the complaints from the people about her business. Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know some of the things that she like to accuse people of? Wouldn't you like to know what she's accused of by people who do business with her? Yo, this shit is comical. So, okay. We got the failure attorney Extortionist. We got the baby mama of 2. Okay. We got the broke Long Beach college student. And we got the notorious scammer, parolee. Why would attorney Extortionist align herself with the parolee who was collecting monies for a daycare to open up a daycare nationwide? Like, are you telling me that she does no research? Are you telling me she just wasn't so enticed by finding somebody who doesn't like me to work with them to take me down? Or maybe they answer to the same person. Like, yo, why would she align herself with young Pharaoh? These questions should come up in you guys' mind. These questions should come up in your mind. Yeah, dirty people with dirty schemes. I know. Yeah, is Pharaoh the guy with a high-pitched female voice and really bad complexion? Yeah, him, with all the bumps on his face. Yeah. Nah, they aren't draining my energy. I'm just happy that I finally get a chance to speak because I was told not to speak about this for so long. It's been a burden. It's been a burden. It's been a burden. With my 26 vertebrae self. Yeah, it makes for a good comedy. You're right, D. Garvin. It's too comical. Yeah, they dirty. That's right. Nah, trust me, I ain't giving no, yo, trust me. I know, yo, I'm telling you, do me a favor, because this is still serious at the end of the day. No matter how stupid they are and it makes us laugh, this is very serious. So I'm asking my following from this point forward, make sure you send your full name and your emails so we can do what we have to do to shut this attorney down on multiple levels. Without anybody's assistance, she's being shut down. That's a fact. But let's go into overkill. Let's do this the right way. Let's do this as a community. Because it's crazy someone want to cry wolf. It's crazy how somebody want to bang on me and talk about me every single day. And then when I catch somebody implicating her, she only escalating her aggression towards me and doesn't even reprimand the people who implicated her. Which tells me what it really is. So if anybody asks me, nah, I think they just threw her name in there. Why she ain't saying to people she ain't got nothing to do with them? Huh? So no, I'm not allowing anyone to change the narrative. They can do as many videos till they go blue talking about everything else but this situation right here that you got caught in. You're not going to change the narrative. You got caught attempting to extort me. Reggie, you got caught. Don't worry, y'all. I got some good information coming for you for the YouTube version for this. Be ready, be prepared. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Then I got some free time tomorrow. Tomorrow, get ready for some fireworks. But that is also a preemptive strike for YouTube. This is a preemptive strike to get me to YouTube, and then I'm gonna do a preemptive strike for YouTube for the official fireworks show. So y'all can see what these dirty people are really about. I'm gonna show you. Y'all like these expose videos. Y'all know me. I'm dealing with this thing like a debate. So I'm not asking nobody to take my word for it. I'm showing you guys incredible facts, who's involved. I'm showing you how the response is being dealt with, the parties that's involved with the response. This is actually very serious, family. I am Brother Polight. This is actually very serious. This is extremely serious. So make sure you go to Akeisha Extortion. I figured I should name it after what's taking place and one of the parties that's been implicated. I figured that's how I should do it. Yeah. Thank you for walking with me, Alicia. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. But yeah, let's do this, because any other time they look to take people down who's putting in this pain, we don't go hard. Let's go hard. Let's go hard. But I'm not living and dying by everybody coming in. But if you walk with me, if you support me, you love my family, you say I changed your life, you say I've contributed to the better good of your life, I've uplifted you, or if you just know, ain't enough anger or resentment towards your brother for someone to get away with doing this, coming from the criminal justice system, then we got to deal with her. We got to deal with her properly, y'all. See, it was all good when they campaign. I be quiet. I don't ask to take videos down. I don't send no YouTube strikes. Because it's not YouTube where this has to be won, family. I'm not playing around with YouTube. I don't care what video responses they really do. I be here laughing because I be like, man, they doing these responses to appeal to people. You're appealing to the wrong people. You're doing videos to appeal to YouTube people. You're appealing to the wrong people. You want to win the YouTube popularity and who's right or who's wrong? That's what you're doing this for. Attorney AL-Shabazz is her name. You could go down the timeline for here, or type in keyword extortion, and then look up the video yourself, and then ask me why she fixated on me after someone else has involved her. And I got 2 days of data that specifically confirmed or has been told to me by this guy that she's involved with all of this. This guy mentioned everybody, unsuspecting of him, unbeknown to him. I was taking proper recordation so I can make sure I didn't hear nothing wrong. I made sure I'm not reading nothing wrong. I made sure that I will not say something that is inaccurate. This man has implicated many people and said who was involved. And the fact of the matter is this: it is a conspiracy. It is not my responsibility to figure out the rest. That's somebody else's responsibility, and it's presently being done with. And I mean, really, I got something that has nothing to do with any of this that will end her fucking career right now. Right now, I can end it right now. This is what I'm telling you. It's so crazy. Well, it does have something to do with this when I put it like that. But let me say this. I got something real easy. I got something on this woman that will end her whole situation. This situation itself is crazy. The situation pre-existing this is crazy. Because this ain't the first time she's perpetrated a horrible wrong, a heinous act against me, and then went on a campaign in an endeavor to cover it up. I got something even more crazy. Some stuff that'll make y'all all say, man, she over here playing righteous in front of everybody. What, Ike, all I gotta do is be your homegirl, and then the law don't matter, right? All I gotta do is be your homegirl. All I gotta do is be one of your sisters, and then all this goes out the window, right? The beauty is, you know I'm not bluffing. Everybody else can. Everybody else can think. You know I'm not bluffing. So, without further ado, I'm done, because what I don't want to do is play my hand. I don't like to play my hand now. I don't do that. I don't like to tell you guys. Now I would love to tell you guys particularly, but I don't like nobody knowing how I'm really going to strike. I don't play no games. But one thing I don't do, I don't play no bluffing. I don't bluff. I don't play games. I'm not going to have the other side know I'm making up stories so they can be confident knowing that I'm making up stories. I ain't going to do that. Anything that I say is a fact, because the real mind game is the fact that I'm telling the truth. That's the real mind game. I ain't got no time to play around and act like, yo, I'm going to just tell lies to the community so the community could believe my lies. See, that's where y'all get it twisted. Y'all tell lies to the community for your viewership and all that other stuff. I ain't interested in that, because I know you're lying, you talking crazy. Oh, the people feel away. Yeah, I ain't interested in none of that. I know what I'm interested in. Y'all thought y'all was going for blood. You fell asleep. Let me get out of here. Let me go back to what I do. I'm see y'all later. I had to just pull over, get this off my chest. I had to go over and get this off my chest. But peace to y'all. Peace and many blessings. Love you. Make sure you go to Extortion@gmail.com and help me move this thing forward. You feel me? Help me move this thing forward. Oh, tell people how they can help you again. It's pinned to the top, Chuck Dollars. Just go to Extortion@gmail.com. Say, give me your sentiments about how you feel about it in brief. Send your full name and your phone number, and we're going to get that phase of stuff going on. Now, this is not really, I'm not going to say it's not necessary. It is in addition to what we already are going to do, but it would be great for people that want to help out and support in light of what this attorney attempted to do and the things that she's involved with. Oh yeah, and we'll disclose more data. We'll disclose more data. That's really going to, if you sick from this, you're going to be real sick when you see the other stuff she's involved in. Peace and many blessings. Attorney Micha'EL is a corrupt attorney. She's been lying, and she's done a lot of other negative things that should not go unnoticed or unrecognized, especially from someone like her contending or purporting to be about the people. The self-righteous attorney who's about black people, particularly, especially. We're going to deal with her properly. It's that hour. Thank goodness we've made it to this hour. We're going to deal with her properly. Peace and many blessings. Oh yeah, definitely going to be safe. We know what this is about. We know what this is about. Thank you for all the wishes for me to be safe. Y'all do realize the experience of this. We ain't actually get all fingers and nails dirty either. But if you bear witness to this horrible wrong, there's things that we can do collectively to get this right. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, collectively, my 640,000 plus per my app, my 200,000 plus on Facebook, my 124,000 plus on Instagram. Collectively, if small percentages of each group came in an endeavor to support me and protect me from this type of woman, from this type of official or so-called figure of the law, this would ensure that she's not responsible for doing this to nobody else. So peace and many blessings. We did not leave young Pharaoh off the hook, or Reggie off the hook, or anybody else. We have something very nice scheduled for them. Make sure you keep up with me so you'll know when we do the YouTube update. But it's not about name calling and talking about my family like Pharaoh does and all that. It's not about that. I'm going to save that energy. I had a lot of other things to say. I'm going to save it when we get on YouTube. I am Brother Polight. Unlike Akeisha, I ain't going to solicit my books or whatever it is that she sells in the middle of this stuff. We ain't going to do that. Just go to Extortion@gmail.com. Very important. And let's deal with this thing effective immediately and nip it in the bud. Thank you so much, Dan Roy. I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate all of you for what you're saying. I definitely will be safe.
Okay, I'm gonna call you back.
Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all.
Bye.
Love y'all. Peace.